Hey guys, my name is Carly and I am going to start a YouTube channel about my journey through bariatric surgery. I've probably planned to record this video like 6 or 7 times and never really had the guts to do it. So today I'm in the parking lot of my local grocery store around dinner and people will probably stare at me because it looks like I'm taking a whole bunch of selfies. But this is me basically ripping the band-aid off. I am still really early in the process. I have a 6-month supervised medical dietary that my insurance requires me to have, and today is March 28th, so we're just wrapping up the second month of it. Today I had my psych eval, but I wanted to record or start recording a little earlier in the process than a lot of other people do for a couple of reasons. So one is that at this point we don't know what kind of surgery I'm going to have. I have IBS and gastroesophageal reflux disease along with a history of ulcers, and so while it was the one I originally wanted, a VSG might not be the best suited for me for my body and my current conditions. And I have to have a barium swallow and a EGD to really see what the structure of my gastro system is now to know for sure. So I'll be finding out in May, so you guys will probably find out with me. The other is that unlike a lot of people from the experiences I've heard on YouTube or from friends who have had bariatric surgery, I am not being asked to lose any weight in the pre-op process. I have been asked not to gain weight, which I mean makes sense, but my surgeon does not require me to lose weight. My highest weight ever recorded is 298 pounds. That was probably about 6 or 7 years ago. Since then, I have maintained within like a 20 pound, 30 pound range, but right now I weigh 264 pounds. My weight when I first started this process was 269 pounds. So we'll see what it gets as we get closer and closer to the date. As of now, my surgery is slated to be sometime in September 2017, but again, we're still waiting on a bunch of things to be able to confirm that. But yeah, so this is just my intro. I don't have a catchy name yet. I haven't even thought about it, but I'm sure by the time I get the balls to put this video up, I'll have come up with something. Something else to note is that I am not in the bariatric closet. But I haven't really shared with a lot of people in my personal life that I'm going through this process. Partially, I have struggled with my weight since I was like 7 years old. I've been to fat camp. I've tried a whole bunch of diets. I've been on a reality TV show. I don't want other people influencing me or my decisions. The other reason is because there are a few people that I've told who have had bariatric surgery who I've known personally for years, and their first reaction is, but you're not that big. So let that sink in for a minute. I am too big to wear regular clothes. I am morbidly obese and have been morbidly obese since I was about 13 years old. I can lose 20 pounds and stop getting my period, even though I clearly have enough weight to lose that. But yeah, I am considered by some around me to not be fat enough to have bariatric surgery. So I have decided to keep it a little bit more to myself just to avoid those kinds of comments. This is not an issue of vanity, as I'm sure it isn't for most people. I have 2 parents with diabetes, and they've both been diabetic since about 49. I have been pre-diabetic for about 15 years, no matter what my weight is. There's a lot of heart disease and cholesterol and high blood pressure and cancer in my family. I want to not be 50 and on insulin and oxygen. I'm 33 right now. So I am deciding to have bariatric surgery as a form of self-care and to prevent future medical issues as much as I can. Where I'm like 2 months into the pre-op process, I probably won't be filming super frequently, especially since, let's be honest, I don't know that anybody's going to see this, but I wanted to be able to journal some of the highs and lows and just to get a better understanding and known touch points to look back on throughout the process. So yeah, this is actually going to be a short video. My phone is dying and people keep staring at me, but if you're out there, hi, and it's nice to meet you. And if anybody does actually watch this, if you are in the pre-op process or thinking about surgery, what's one thing about the process that might scare you a little bit or you might be fearful of? And if you're post-op, what's one thing about the process that's really surprised you, either in a positive or negative way? I will probably film tomorrow about my thoughts about the psych eval, which honestly was the scariest part so far for me. So stay tuned for that and have a great day. Bye.